Mr.Bughio, an English grammarian. Today, we are going to talk about one of the most important topics of advanced level. The topic is analogy. There are many students who know what analogy means. But those who are new, let's understand how it can be done. First of all, we should understand what is analogy. Analogy is a statement in which two words or pairs share the same relationship. For example, the construction of the analogy would be in this way. I give you two examples. Find, colon, locate. Double colon, lose, misplace. Now here colon stands for the phrase is related to. For example, again, find is related to locate. Lose is related to misplace. When we talk about the double colon stands for in the same way that, or simply find is to locate as lose is to misplace. In this way, we should keep this kind of the phrase in our sentence. Then we can easily understand how analogy can work. When we talk about analogy, there are a few things we have to keep in our mind. For example, we must pay attention to the order of the words in the pair. Second, we can also talk about the parts of a speech. It means in the first part, they may give you the examples of the verb. In the second pair, again, they will ask you the same thing. So you have to understand first pair of the each analogy. Now, sometimes you should also understand that single word can have the different meaning. Means all we are supposed to do is to read all possible answers before deciding on the best answers. Because there is a possibility that one word has so many meanings. There are certain categories of the analogy, some types of analogy which we should keep in our mind. Analogy can ask you about cause and effect. For example, virus, cold, carelessness, errors. So cause and effect. Analogy can come in the part to whole or whole to part. For example, finger, hand, spore, wheel. Analogy can be object to purpose. Broom, sweep, knife, cut. Analogy can come the action to object. For example, dribble, basketball, fly, kite. Analogy can come in the item to category. Trout, fish, corn, vegetable. Sometimes the analogy can come in the synonyms. Nice, pleasant, few, breath. My dear viewers, analogy can also come the type of the characteristics. For example, deer, swift, turtle, slow. Analogy also can come the word to antonyms. First we learned the synonyms, now it could come in the antonyms. Like nice, unpleasant, cowardly, brave. So antonyms could also be given. Analogy can also come as object to material. For example, shoe, leather, necklace, gold. Analogy can come also the product to source. For example, apple, tree, milk, cow. Yes, my dear students, analogy can also come in worker to creation. For example, composer, symphony, author, novel. Analogy can also come worker to tool. For example, carpenter, hammer, surgeon, scalpel. Analogy can also come in the time sequence, means sunrise, sunset, winter, spring. Analogy can also come word or word derived form. For example, act, then will be action. Image, it will be imagine. In this way, we can talk about the analogy. So far, so good. In the next video, we'll talk about everything.